everybody. Steven here from My Green Fills, starting the green laundry revolution. We've been sitting through some amazing stuff. I'd ask everybody please stand up for a second. Please, and just implore me for just one second here. Just by a quick show of hands, who is an active subscriber, as everyone should be, but if you're not, so everybody show who is it a subscriber knows about Celestial Soap or mygreenfills.com. Wow, that's awesome. It pays to be local. Okay, you just whoever you please sit down. Everybody else please stand up. All right, now you all here should do a service to your family and make some straight links to protect your family from the toxic chemicals that are in laundry soap, okay? And that is kind of, you guys can sit down now. And that icebreaker is somewhat courtesy of GT Business Design. We're doing some really crazy video marketing stuff, so stay tuned to YouTube in the coming months. So Celestial Soap is our parent company. We've been in business for 8 years here in Traverse City, and we have certainly mastered the pivot over time. In the upper right-hand corner there, that was the original logo when I got invested in the company 3 years ago. We then morphed into Celestial instead of such a soap company. We have a really diverse line of products. And then from there, we focused a lot of our energy into Celestial Labs, which is our commercial division. And then from there, our consumer products, which was the genesis of our company, we pretty much abandoned. And we learned that distribution really sucks, right? So negotiating with stores for shelf space and all that stuff is so costly, and there's so much margin, and we said, you know what, we're just not going to do that anymore. So we're going to get into the e-commerce business, and we're going to be a tech company. Well, the challenge with that is that this laundry jug here is really heavy, so shipping this laundry jug around the country goes from like a $12 MSRP now to like $24. So it's kind of the go out of business strategy. So we were challenging ourselves, like how then can we actually enter this market and create value for people? So then we came up with a refillable system. So now it's a patent pending system where we now ship this refill for a fraction of the cost free shipping of the mainstream crap on sale. So now we can free you from toxic chemicals and all that craziness and save you money and time. So now we have entered, anyway, so this jug is our pay it forward jug. So with all of our active subscribers, we ship this jug out. And it's labeled with a number on it, and you give it to a loved one that you want to free from toxic chemicals. And we hook them up for free. So we believe so firmly what we're doing, we actually do a freemium kind of SaaS model to get people invested into our revolution. So who would like this laundry jug? Really? Okay. All right. Did you? I think you. Who was first?
Go right ahead.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's empty. So, and here you go.
Thank you.
So this is our product line. So we've got some from color safe brighteners, fabric softeners, stain removers. We have a new baby line in addition to our laundry soap, scented laundry soap, which you have there, all organic essential oils. And now we have entered, that's you, the free jug, and we have now entered into the subscription economy. The challenge with subscriptions is getting people to trust you, like, man, subscription products. So we're more than laundry soap. We're a revolution. And this is 31 ideals about the fabric of our being. And this is the messaging that we convey to all of our family members. Some people call them customers. But we're part of a movement. And we're just the catalyst for that. And the subscription economy is not limited to SaaS businesses anymore. So software as a solution like now Microsoft, Zendesk, Apple, Adobe, of course, we've seen those types of subscription programs, right? And there's an amazing example of that tonight with Kibosh. But products like NatureBox, Harry's, BarkBox, which is subscription dog food, Dollar Shave Club, which most people know about, Goodmouth, subscription toothbrushes, Salesforce, Birchbox. Now, there's so many e-commerce products now that are entering into this space. And the fortunate part is we have a really big market segment that we go after, and no one's ever figured a way to get concentrated laundry soap into a refill so that we can ship it for free. So since it's a tech side, a tech group, I wanted to just talk a little bit about our tech infrastructure. So at scale, so like right now, we've launched this product, My Green Fills a little over 5 months ago. So this is our main site is a Shopify.com site, which is a very robust content management solution, but it does have some limitations, such as split testing and the ability for us to optimize our traffic. So in response, we now have funnels. So we build optimized funnels on ClickFunnels. There's Leadpages, Infusionsoft, there's a bunch of different SaaS applications out there. We rested on ClickFunnels. So when we drive cold traffic to a funnel like this one, this is what we call our squeeze page, where you opt in. You give us your name and email address in order to get a free jug plus shipping. And the only way that I will give it to you is if you promise to pay it forward when you're done, like you just did, right? So when you're done, you're going to promise me right now you're going to pay it forward to someone you love, right?
Exactly.
Awesome, that's great. And on the back, there's directions where they can go and get their free jug. So we have, in addition to the viral component and the digital component of acquisition, we also take a very evangelistic model of embracing the people that are part of our movement. So just to talk about, kind of like our sales funnel, so people opt in here, and this is an upsell page, which we're cutting some kind of kludgy videos for now. I know, Ryan, I'm sorry, you'll do a better job in the future. But for right now, these just simple walks down Building 50 where we're upselling people into a subscription. And part of that upsell is similar to what Salesforce and other freemium type software companies do. We will ship the entire portfolio to you for nothing. No risk. 14 days if you're not totally thrilled, let us know you're shipping the jugs back, because we are an eco company, and we will not charge a credit card. So we take the full onus of your laundry experience and freeing you of toxic chemicals on us. And if by some bizarre chance you say no to that upsell, we then try and downsell you here into something else, like just a $7 a la carte item or a lower price subscription, depending on the size of your family. So again, since this is a tech group, this is kind of like the API soup that we have in our stores. So we have MailChimp for a lot of our kind of bucket list email automation. We use ActiveCampaign for all of our email marketing automation. Yautpo is a widget for doing reviews so that you guys can check out what our reviews are and know that they're fully transparent. We have a couple different affiliate marketing programs that we use right now, and having a hard time with that. And a couple other little widgets here that do different things. And because of that, it's very, very stressful. Because, so one of these softwares updates something, and now the other one can't read this API call, so it creates this very complicated duct tape, chewing gum, and extension cord situation. So phase one was, how do we bootstrap this thing? How do we prove concept, right? And we did. So we are actively acquiring customers. Our customer acquisition costs are extremely low. Our conversion rates are insanely high. And okay, so now we've proved concept. Now we're in the process of proving company. So we just closed our seed round, or A round, depending which way you look at it. I was kind of the seed round. So we raised a small tranche of capital. Now we're in a place to scale and starting to prove company. So we're in the process now of rebuilding a completely new user experience and user interface on our own servers that are fully integrated with a platform called Zora. And Zora is one of the most robust subscription billing platform SaaS companies on the planet, next to Aria. They're really a top-of-the-line software. So now we can give our subscribers the best experience possible. So by a show of hands, is how many people in this room know how many ounces of laundry soap you use on a monthly basis? I'm still looking for that one. I've been looking for that one person for so long, so I can use it as a case study. So because nobody knows how much they actually use, and even if you have the same amount of kids in the same age group and they all play hockey or whatever the case may be, who fills a cap, who likes to blow the suds off the washer, ours don't. Suds are dangerous. So because people have different usages and expect different things, we need the ability to customize their subscription experience. We have some pretty interesting hacks that we're doing with Survey Gizmo, a competitor to SurveyMonkey you mentioned earlier, in order to mitigate churn, losing our customers. And it's working out great. But we are building a new platform right now, and we are looking to hire UX and UI programmers and designers, which are a very rare breed this far north. I don't know if it's, fingers get numb in the winter so they can't type. or what have you. But we are partnering with a bunch of agencies now, doing some of our Facebook hacks, which I'll be happy to introduce you to. Pinterest hacks, and a few other really targeted platforms in which we're doing some really, really cool things. And also affiliate influencer traffic. We're doing a lot of really cutting edge kind of ninja hacks with generating traffic in the affiliate space. So that's hopefully my 5-minute presentation. Did I do okay? Open up for questions. How can I free you from the toxic chemicals in your laundry room?
So on that platform you were just talking about, so if you're a subscriber and all of a sudden you've got 4 packets deep because they keep arriving and you're not consuming them, you have the ability to sort of adjust.
So in tandem with a fully responsive site, we're also building a mobile app. And we're also getting in the IoT space, but at a different level, where you can manage your subscription from your phone at any time. You can log in with Facebook, log in with Google, log in with Amazon as well. And then based on your login credentials, you set up your account, and now you could seamlessly manage, I want less of this, more of this, instead of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and you could customize your full experience. Yeah. Which is a really hard thing to do. I mean, we've scrubbed every subscription billing platform on the planet. I mean, I could name them all and all their feature sets. Zuora is a very expensive platform because they have the feature set that we need. If you were just selling a basic widget, you really don't need the robustness of what we're looking for. But because we have a very complicated use case, we needed a fairly robust platform to bill on. Yeah.
How long have you been in business again?
Celestial been in business for 8 years. My Greenfields is just 5 months old, but we've been in business for a while now. We just pivoted again into this kind of new tech space.
I was just curious, what's your pivot rate? How frequently?
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant, by the way. I love what you're doing there.
Well, I'll kind of walk through that life cycle with you. So the company started by my partner, Ruth Smith. I'm a guerrilla marketer. That's what I do. I position and grow companies. I'm not a product person. So Ruth Smith, who I met at a local pitch night, just like this, was pitching her Eco laundry soap. We got invested in the company, and it started in a sink at Eastfield Laundry on 8th Street. And Eastfield was the first Eco laundromat in Michigan, which it really still is, or the greenest for sure. And from there, a lady walks in with a 7th-generation jug and says, "Hey, can I buy your soap? I really, I can't afford this stuff, so can I buy your soap?" And she's like, "Here, God bless you, just take it." So the lady walks out and she had this epiphany, "Hey, I can sell soap." So she started selling soap, and that, so a period of time went by later, and then it went from a kitchen sink to her garage. We then went to a 2,500 square foot facility. Now we're in just under a 6,000 square foot facility, and we're probably going to scale out of that within the next couple quarters here. So when I got invested in the company, it was a laundry jug with that old labeling. And we talked to our DSR our friends, and the takeaway message here: we don't like the packaging, we don't like the branding. It's not going to do something different. So we did. So we created the soap box. It was a bag in a box, similar to like a wine in a box package, which is really edgy, really cool. And if you were a diehard hippie, it really tugged at your heartstrings. But if you were, someone that really wants a conventional laundry experience with a cap, we failed you. And in the process of that, we hired a chemist. My background is in hospitality, so we went into the commercial markets and developed a revolutionary system for industrial laundry, which is still going and doing very well right now. And as a result of our commercial division and the blunders of Soapbox, we abandoned our consumer products line. And we had to make a decision about a year ago: what are we doing with the genesis of our company? And then we pivoted into this e-commerce model and couldn't be more thrilled. It's really exciting.